Hello, everyone. Welcome to the eighth and final episode of my series on how to emotionally cope with a job loss. I had written this post sometime in the end of June, and I had made a commitment to do a 8-week long series on this topic because I so felt and sensed that it was the need of the hour. The intention behind making the commitment was just to contribute in my own small way and support people who really needed it. I must admit that this 8-week long journey of consistently creating content, shooting videos, and posting it has been an extremely enriching and empowering experience for me. Every single day of these last 8 weeks, I have felt so innately motivated, driven, enthusiastic, positive, and so connected to who I am as a person. Of course, there are many factors to be thankful for, but if I had to just pick one, I think I would definitely say that this time I did not allow my limiting thoughts to get in the way, and I decided to take action, and that has paid off. So this is the message that I really want to leave you with through this video, that if you have had that one thing that you've always wanted to do in any area of your life, then, my dear friends, this is the time to remain biased to action. Do not allow your limiting thoughts to limit you and stop you from taking action. Go ahead, go for it, and irrespective of the outcome of your action, the result will always be good for you. May the force always be with you. So here's a little recap of all the 7 principles of how to emotionally cope with job loss that we had discussed in the past few videos and posts. And this is like a ready reference for all of you who have possibly missed 1 or 2 of my videos or posts, and you'll get all of these principles out here. So here you go. The first principle that we spoke about was pause and reflect. Instead of making decisions from a place of need and desperation, it is worthwhile to pause and spend some time in honest self-reflection, asking yourself questions like, what is life really signaling me to do? And then make decisions from a place of conscious awareness, because those decisions will always work for you in the long run. The second principle was stop settling for less. Every time you make a decision, whether it's related to your job or relationships that are in alignment with other people's expectations from you, then you are choosing to kill the inner voice of your heart. And every time you do that, you are breaking your own self-confidence. And so, this is the time to stop settling for less and make decisions that are in line with what you truly deserve. The third principle is what I called do it now. This is the time to give yourself a systematic mental cleanup. So get a piece of paper and pen out and write down all your unfulfilled goals and dreams and desires on that paper. Look at each of those goals and evaluate which of these goals continue to serve you. The ones that are irrelevant, let them go. And the ones that still remain relevant, start acting on them immediately. Even if it is small baby steps that you choose to take, but actually taking them will ensure that you feel innately motivated and driven, and you will radiate so much positive energy and carry that in all other areas of your life. The fourth principle, which I think is the most important of all, is get to the seat of the master. Stop playing victim and become the master and take responsibility for your life. Now, how that looks in practical sense is, instead of pleading people to give you any job that they have, offer to them how can you add value to their business. Instead of asking your friend to help you by giving you some money, see if there is any area of their life that you can support with and get paid for it instead. So becoming a master will allow you to take charge of your life and make decisions. The fifth principle is figure out your big why. So instead of getting confused with the question, what should I do next? Change the question. Ask yourself, where am I headed? Why am I even here? And this question will point towards your higher purpose, will point towards your destination. Once you figure out your destination, ask yourself, how do I get there? And this is done by mapping it with your interests, passions, and areas of experiences. So look at what is it that you want to use in order to get to your destination. Once you know the why and the how, now ask yourself, what should I do to get there as next steps? So figuring out the what becomes relatively easier, and it is only means to a much bigger end. And when the what becomes a means to a much bigger end, it stops intimidating you. So start with the why, and then the how, and then the what. The sixth principle is when things in your life do not seem to work, or when something in life ends abruptly, it is a signal from the universe that a new door of opportunity has just opened up. When a job or a relationship or a person does not continue to serve you anymore, the universe finds a way to clear the path so that you can stay focused and you can actually do what really matters. And so try to read that signal and see what is that new door of opportunity that has opened up for you. And the seventh principle is, how do you decode the message that failure brings into your life? Failure is as inevitable as day and night. You will fail. However, how do you decode the message from the failure? So very clear instructions. If your failure and disappointments are relatively small, then that is a signal that you probably need to upskill, up your game, and keep trying again. But if your failure and disappointments are big, which means that despite your best preparation, you still fail, or you continue to fail repeatedly, then that definitely is the signal that you possibly need to look at an alternate path. The destination, your why, your purpose can still be the same, but maybe you need to explore an alternate path which you need to figure out. So these were the 7 principles, my dear friends, of how you can emotionally cope with job loss. And these principles are not just applicable in relation to job loss, but you could actually apply them in any area of your life, and they will definitely boost your confidence and allow you to look at life in new light. So try them all out, and wishing you a very, very empowered and enriched life ahead. Stay tuned for more. I will be back very soon with my next series, and I'll keep you all posted on that one. Have a great week ahead. Thank you.